Hello and welcome to the Perfect Connection Golf Swing. My name is CJ Gex. I'm the Director of Instruction for the Perfect Connection Golf Swing. We're here to discuss the fundamentals of the Perfect Connection Golf Swing and why it's important to you. Basically, through my experience, I have studied with two of the top 3 instructors in the world. I've then taken that information and actually applied it physics-wise with a biomechanist, through PGA Tour doctors, through other doctors and chiropractors, and came up with this Perfect Connection Golf Swing. There are a lot of similarities in mainstream golf. There are a lot of bad things that mainstream golf instruction cover. And what we really want to discuss today is what's good, what have we taken, and what are the major causes of injury in the golf swing, and how the Perfect Connection Golf Swing differs. So what you're going to learn with the Perfect Connection Golf Swing is basically a connected golf swing, the fundamentals of that, what are the areas that we're looking for, why it will reduce injury, and why it's actually going to provide you a lot more power and a lot more control over the golf ball. So again, what we're looking for, let's discuss those fundamentals. With the Perfect Connection Golf Swing, obviously the first connection that we have with the club is the grip. And we will discuss the grip in greater detail, and we'll get into certain areas that we want to discuss. But what I'm looking for is that the joints come into natural alignment. Every person is built differently, all right? And the way you're going to do this grip drill here in a little bit is it'll teach you the proper grip for your body. Some people have a hard time straightening their arms. Some people are double jointed. So after you learn this, you will have the perfect grip for yourself, which will put your joints into natural alignment. The typical golf swing, which says this grip fits everyone, is not correct, because each person is built differently. From our setup position, the fundamentals, we are looking what we call our 2 pillars. We are looking for the body to be stacked on top of each other. The first pillar being, if you will, the left ankle, left knee, left hip joint, left shoulder, and obviously the second pillar being the right ankle, knee, hip, and shoulder joint. That is our fundamentals. We call that also, if you will, the triple stack, which we'll get into the knees, hips, and shoulders being stacked upon each other. During the golf swing, what we will be looking for is, you can see that the letter Y formed by my arms in the club. We want to maintain that letter Y, and then we will actually hinge our wrist to this position, which we're going to refer to as the letter L. From here, the club is light, it is in balanced, and it is in a perfect position to be swung with great accuracy, great control, and great speed. So when the club gets hinged in this position, it is balanced, it is light, and it is ready to be swung with great control. From here, the main difference in the major golf swing, or what has been taught to these days, has been a big shoulder turn. And what that happens with that is your body is really not allowed to do that. If you look at a lot of the guys on tour, you know, they work out all the time. They spend tons of hours working on, you know, hip flexibility, you know, upper body strength, whatever it is. And yes, that's great, but it's just not for normal people. So you have to understand that what we're working on here is what actually, from my study, can produce greater power with less flexibility and less time in the gym. So again, as we get here to the top, to the letter L, when we wind, it's just going to be a limited 3/4 swing. That's enough to produce the power that we want. From down the line view, what we're looking for is a very vertical shaft here at this point, okay? From here, we're going to get a very connected, short swing, and what we're really looking for is that our arms stay connected to our engine, which is our body. So as you can see here, my arms are connected. The club will work down. That letter L is maintained through impact, where I am triple stacked with my knees, hips, and shoulders on top of each other. The club will release and form the letter L and work up to what we call our window of opportunity. From this view, what that's going to look like, the club gets more vertical up the brick wall, and I'll explain that. Up the brick wall, and you'll see that my forearms have released. The club is in essence pointing at my target line, and the shaft has been fully released. Up the wall, what we're looking for in the backswing is, again, the club being very light. If you'd imagine that there was a brick wall behind me, we're going to sort of work that club up this way with our arms connected, and that is the fundamentals of the golf swing. We are trying to get everything connected, controlled, reduce the areas that are major for injury, which are low back, left arm, wrist, things like that, that have really endure a lot of shear forces in the golf swing. So as you embark on this journey of the perfect connection golf swing, you're gonna find that it's simple. We're only going over a few key points in the swing. You're gonna have some great feels, and it's gonna provide a risk-free from injury and a lot of power and accuracy. So let's get ready to take that journey.